but we can also forecast it out. And it gives us a peak in global liquidity in September 2024. So this year we'll see a peak. Don't worry, a peak is not a peak of markets. This is a year-over-year rate of change. We don't end up getting to negative liquidity until December 2025. Using our model, we see significant continued upside into 2025, where then liquidity starts falling. And so sometime around the second half of the year, we will see a topping pattern in Bitcoin and therefore crypto.
We are in an extremely important and exciting period in the ongoing cryptocurrency bull market. Many believe this is a make or break period for crypto asset prices, with the potential to determine how the rest of the bull market progresses. There has been some speculation that recent price moves, especially Bitcoin's latest drop to $67,000, are a function of the heavy market manipulation and price suppression big Wall Street players like BlackRock are known for. Investors who were previously critical of the investment giant's interest in cryptocurrency are pointing out that this is exactly what they feared. Tens of billions of dollars have been poured in through the ETFs, yet Bitcoin has been trading in the same range for weeks. However, many expert analysts are still very optimistic about the bull market and what's coming for Bitcoin and crypto prices in 2024 and beyond. In one of his latest posts on Twitter, Real Vision founder and CEO Raoul forecasts a structural rise in cryptocurrency prices in 2024 and well into 2025. Everything else is noise, Pal urges in his post. One important and often overlooked factor, Pal says, is going to change the entire game is an inevitable rise in global liquidity as central banks begin to do what they do best, print more money to keep their respective economies from experiencing a massive collapse. Pal believes the global economy hit a turning point that should have been completely catastrophic in 2008, but central banks came to the rescue to stop everything from falling apart. That marked a permanent turning point for the global economy and asset prices, creating a liquidity cycle that progresses through the 4 stages of expansion, peak, contraction, and trough, all fueled by central bank balance sheets. Pal says a new liquidity cycle has begun. As we move from expansion to peak liquidity conditions around September 2024, crypto asset prices will pick up sharply and continue to perform excellently into 2025. We will bring you clips from one of Pal's liquidity and crypto bull market masterclass as he discusses changing liquidity conditions, the impact on cryptocurrency prices, and the much-anticipated banana zone. Please watch, share, and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Ever wanted to mine Bitcoin, but felt intimidated by technical jargon and high costs? Fortunately, mining Bitcoin is now made simple with Go Mining. Go Mining revolutionizes Bitcoin mining with a user-friendly approach that's accessible to anyone. By simply purchasing a Go Mining NFT, you gain access to their hash rate power for Bitcoin mining, earning your share of Bitcoin through their mining pool. With Go Mining NFTs starting at just $30, it's now easy to begin your Bitcoin mining journey. You can also upgrade your NFTs to boost daily mining rewards, with a whopping 40% annual yield on average. The Go Mining token can be used to purchase their NFTs and pay for energy and maintenance at discounted rates. By using Go Mining tokens to pay for electricity and maintenance, you can receive an additional 10% discount, making your mining even more cost-effective. With 9 state-of-the-art data centers, Go Mining is equipped for efficient and reliable mining with the lowest electricity rates possible. They also offer live broadcasts of their technology in action, allowing users to witness mining operations in real time. They even have special NFT collections such as Ton Whales and exclusive collaborations with renowned entities like Trust Wallet. So what are you waiting for? Use promo code FINANCE for a 5% discount on your first Go Mining NFT purchase, valid for 2 weeks only. Visit the link in the description and explore Go Mining, the future of Bitcoin mining.
Here's ISM going forwards, which says the business cycle is going to rise. This is why currently cyclical stocks, commodities are rising, because the ISM is starting to pick up. But we can also forecast it out, and it gives us a peak in global liquidity in September 2024. So this year we'll see a peak. Don't worry, a peak is not a peak of markets. This is a year-over-year rate of change. We don't end up getting to negative liquidity until December 2025. So this is why I think this cycle runs between now, and it started in 2022, sometime in 2025, somewhere probably towards the latter end. Normally, the crypto markets end in December, maybe it comes a bit sooner. We'll have to be on alert for that. But basically, this is how we see liquidity playing out. Again, don't expect perfection. I'm not expecting to be perfect, but it'll give you a pretty decent idea. You don't need a massive liquidity cycle either. You don't need 2020 to drive these things up. You just need liquidity to be positive and stay positive for markets to work their magic. Now, those forecasts, if I use the log channel of global liquidity, using the everything code forecast doesn't look unreasonable. Doesn't look unreasonable at all. Now, it might not get to 2 standard deviations. Maybe it's 1 standard deviation like it got to in 2017. Remember the crypto market then? That was la la land. 2013, 1 standard deviation, a complete wild crypto market. So again, you don't need the massive liquidity, you just need liquidity. And so that's where we think it might go. Let's see how it plays out. That corresponds with the log channel in Bitcoin, obviously. And that would give us something like a forecast of around 270,000 by the end of this year. Again, please don't hang on to my forecast. Say, Raoul Pal forecast 270,000 this year. That's not what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do is contextualize stuff for you and say, listen, between now and the end of the year, it's going up a decent amount. Is it 150,000? Is it 250,000? Is something in the middle? I don't know, and I don't really care. And nor should you. People get too hung up on forecasts when this asset is just going up over time. Anyway, it means this year will be a very strong year. And we can plug in some forecasts. And I don't like giving these out to people because people, again, will take this out of perspective. They'll say, Raoul Pal forecast $400,000 Bitcoin headline. That's bullshit. What I'm saying is, using our model, we see significant continued upside into 2025, where then liquidity starts falling. And so sometime around the second half of the year, we will see a topping pattern in Bitcoin and therefore crypto. And it suggests that it should be strong. Even if you halve my targets, halve the analysis that comes out of the model, that's still a great year. Also, Fed liquidity is the driver of the ETH Bitcoin cross, which is a proxy for altcoin season. Now, it's very interesting because we're now coming into the halving, and it was roughly at this point back in 2020 that ETH started bottoming versus Bitcoin, and then took a while to base and then went up like a rocket ship for the entire next year.
Pal is also looking forward to the banana zone, a term he coined to describe the point in every cryptocurrency bull market where prices absolutely go bananas. According to Pal, this much-awaited moment promises limitless opportunities for investors who are patient enough to ignore the noise and avoid things like leverage that could make them miss the opportunity before it's even begun. Though Pal has not given a specific timeline for the banana zone, he expects it to begin sometime between June and August 2024 and last until June to December 2025. During this period, the renowned macro analyst and former Goldman Sachs executive expects a rapid rise in crypto asset prices and adoption, taking the overall crypto market cap from around $2.5 trillion today to at least $10 trillion next year. This means individual crypto assets will go 3x from current prices, taking Bitcoin from its current $68,000 price to around $270,000 per coin. Pal expects Bitcoin's prices to hit $200,000 in the worst-case scenario. Pal is even more bullish on Ethereum, which he says will outperform Bitcoin, and Solana, which he expects to outperform both leading cryptocurrencies. Let's get back to the video.
So this is ex-Ethereum. So this is the rest of the space really starting to accelerate. And sometime in 2024, we will hit all-time high market cap of altcoins. And this chart will go truly into the banana zone, which I know is a very fun time. People lose their minds in this period. And I'm urging you to remember my rules about don't use leverage, keep top 3, top 5 market cap tokens. If you are going to go out the risk curve, do it with 10% of your capital or less. Just be careful out there. Don't this up. This is a gift. but you can screw it up by getting greedy, getting FOMO, and doing stupid shit you shouldn't do. Just don't do that. If you want to have some fun, catch an altcoin season, do it with your 10%. Who knows? You might make a 10x on it. Chances are you'll end up with a bunch of embarrassing stuff in your wallet that goes to zero over time. That's the way it works. But your ETH, Solana, Bitcoin, they'll do just fine. Okay, let's talk about crypto summer, just in a very simplistic terms. Here's the chart of the seasons. So spring is green. We had a great spring this year. Summer is when a lot of the gains start to happen. Fall was tricky last time around. We got a stunted cycle. If you remember, that kind of double toppy style thing was highly unusual. 2017, 2013 were more typical, obviously, of the fall season. And so we don't know how this one's going to play out. I think it plays out more like 2013, 2017, but it's all assessing the odds as we go. But right now, this is the easy year, the summer. So we should just be able to set it, forget it, and let the gains accumulate. And then very soon, like in the next month and a half, we will start to hit the banana zone. And this is what happens when you hit the banana zone. Things get absolutely wild, which is the really magical part of why this is the greatest macro trade of all time, is this part. And it's coming. Will it look the same as others? Who knows? Some have been absolutely crazy. Others were more difficult, like the last cycle. But that's usually what happens when we hit altcoin season from summer and then into fall. Things get really, really exciting.
According to popular on-chain analyst Willy Woo, Bitcoin is currently weathering a minor capitulation phase caused by the April halving event. Woo predicts we could see more liquidations happen, tanking Bitcoin's prices further before we can see new all-time highs. In a post shared on Twitter, Woo wrote, "Bitcoin is undergoing a rare minor capitulation. This one is from the halving event, culling weak miners. As they die, they dump Bitcoin and price rebounds afterward. But first, we need to purge the degen open interest in futures bets. Liquidations need to happen before a pump." When asked how the paper markets play into all these, Woo added, "Paper in the system got purged after FTX. BTC recovered after that." Locally, since April 2024, there has been a buildup of paper despite spot ETFs being scooped. We need that purged to be structurally healthy for new all-time highs. Though their approach is very different, one focuses on the macro, and the other uses on-chain data, Pal and Woo seem to agree on one thing. Bitcoin, and by extension other crypto assets, will stage a huge recovery in no distant future, and we will see Bitcoin and the overall cryptocurrency market hit new all-time highs. Do you agree with their predictions and analyses? Please share your comments and observations in the comments section below. Also, ensure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.